Why aren't cloud providers legally responsible for your data's compliance? Imagine using a cloud service to store your sensitive information and wondering who is really responsible if something goes wrong. It might surprise you to learn that cloud providers are not legally responsible for your data's compliance. This is because compliance duties are shared between the cloud provider and the organization using the service. Laws around cybersecurity and data protection clearly state that the main responsibility for making sure data meets legal and regulatory standards lies with the data owner or controller. When a company uses cloud services, they are in charge of ensuring their data complies with laws like the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act in the United States. These laws set rules for protecting personal and sensitive data. The cloud provider's role is to secure the infrastructure, such as data centers and networks, and provide security tools. But it is up to the customer to configure those tools properly, manage access controls, and encrypt their data. This shared responsibility model means that if a company misconfigures their security settings or fails to encrypt sensitive data, they are the ones legally responsible if a breach happens. For example, a cloud provider might offer encryption services, but if the customer forgets to turn them on or misuses them, the legal blame falls on the customer. Regulations like the Digital Services Act in the European Union also clarify this division. Cloud providers are required to act against illegal content and report certain activities, but they are not responsible for the legality of the data stored by their clients. They must have clear terms and procedures, but the ultimate obligation to ensure data compliance rests with the customer. To stay compliant, organizations should review their service-level agreements carefully and understand their responsibilities. They need to regularly audit their data practices, monitor their compliance, and stay updated with changing laws. This approach allows cloud providers to offer flexible and scalable services while keeping organizations accountable for their own data. It also encourages innovation, especially in fields like artificial intelligence and technology, where data use and regulations evolve quickly. So, in the end, it is the organization that controls and manages the data that bears the legal responsibility for compliance. Cloud providers provide the tools and infrastructure, but the responsibility for making sure that data is lawful and protected is ultimately on the organization using the cloud.